Hello everyone, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So, I swear this is the last time that I'm gonna say this because everything that I recorded during early access is now up on the channel. So, for the last time at least, for this round of early access or for this EP, this video is made possible by the EA Creator Network. And also, no, this is not the final software. You guys know the drill, okay? Things might look a little bit different in the released version compared to how they look in this, including the fact that I don't have my reshade. So that's why the game, it's not as pink and fluffy as it usually is, and I'm kind of bothered about it just a little bit. I really like my reshade. Anyway, today we're building in another part of Chestnut Ridge. Completely forgot what that was called for a second. We're building in the Midtown. So this is on a 30 by 20, and there's a household on this lot by default. I don't know why I'm saying this without having the build running in the background, so let's go. But we're building on this lovely 30 by 20. I can't remember what the household is called, but it's a girl and her horse. I think the horse is called Flapjack, possibly, something like that. I don't know. And the house was inspired by actually a modern farmhouse that I found on Pinterest, but then I changed it up a little bit. I added a stable instead of a garage. That's a really nice thing, like you can add you can change the garages to stables. I love that. Makes it super easy for me. But also, now it looks like I've been crying because I had to sneeze. We're gonna ignore that. I'm not trying to be dramatic, but like, okay, anyway. But also, the original house was very white and black, I think. Was there a little bit of gray beige in it? Maybe. But we're changing it up just a little bit. So, also adding a few things to the back of the build. This is obviously a 30 by 20, so like, but it's a wide instead of like a deep, long lot, so like, you know what I mean? But we don't have a lot of space for anything in the back of the build, so we gotta just like narrow it down a little bit. The original house was a lot, it had like a whole thing, like it was shaped like an L sort of situation, so I couldn't really do that obviously, so I had to switch it up a little bit. So, and as for the color scheme for the house, I actually need to pull up my screenshot of the house itself. It's a little bit darker than the previous house I built, and then I wanted to add some yellow and a little bit of blue throughout the house as well this time, just to try to add some color into it, because I've been sticking with the more like earthy tones a lot throughout the other builds. So for this one, I just wanted there to be a little bit more color. I remember thinking that, like, I needed to play around with the colors just a little bit more. There's actually some really nice patterns, some very colorful patterns in this pack. And oh right, I was also trying to go for yellow windows. I did. Did I manage? I can't remember. I guess we'll be surprised together or something, because I do not. Oh, this is the one with the roofing situation. We're just gonna ignore that. We're also gonna ignore the fact that my knee just cracked. It's fine. I actually do like doing this voiceover standing up. I feel like I have a lot more like space for moving, but also it's good for my back not to sit down too much during the day, even though it's technically not during the day anymore. It's 1 a.m. So, but it's nice. I like doing these voiceovers standing up. So there is one thing about this house that I do want to note before I forget to do so. It does have a second floor, and I decided to turn that into a lounge area mixed with also a bit of an office. But you can turn it into anything you want. If you want there to be an extra bedroom up there because you don't necessarily want to use it for a single sim or a couple or two very good friends that just share a bed, like, I don't know, your sims, your situation to deal with, you can turn it into a second bedroom, for example, or a hobby room, or whatever you want to do with it. But there is an actual functional space that does not have annoying clipping roofing either. I made sure of that, as you can see right now. I made sure that nothing is going to be annoying in gameplay, except for maybe the camera might move a little bit. I don't know if it does that. I don't think it does that in gameplay. I think it only does that in build. So I got you covered, except if you need to redecorate it, then you might have to deal with it as well. You know, it's fine. Just do with it what you want, okay? I personally would have turned it into a home library, but as it turns out, because this is built with only horse ranch and also base game, I do not have access to a lot of bookcases. So there's like one up there, but definitely not. If I had access to Book Nook Kit, you know what I would be doing with that room, and it would happen so quickly. Like no need for any kind of dwelling on decisions or anything. Like we would jump straight into it. It would just be a home library, but it's not the situation that we have today. So yeah, I'm actually currently in Copenhagen, so I'll be don't worry, I'll be checking the comments while I'm there. I continuously get notifications about comments or from comments as well, so like I can't not check them because I suck at having notifications on my phone. I can't deal with it. I actually found this very awesome feature on your phone that's called Work Focus. So it'll basically, for me, it turns off notifications from like 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. because that's when I have dinner. And then I can get notifications after, but like all your notifications are hidden under this. You have to press it. They don't turn up on your phone's screen by default. And as someone who gets very easily distracted by notifications, it's so nice to just have it on all day. Like regardless of what I'm doing, I just have it on now. So it's really nice, I'm just saying. What was I saying before that though? I can't remember anymore. I'm in Copenhagen. That's what I was saying. I'm in Copenhagen. I'll be getting your notifications, or not, you know what I mean, your comments as notifications. So just let me know about stuff, about something. Tell me about your day. But I'll be over there when this goes live. My sister sent me the funniest message earlier today, and I just quickly want your help kind of deciphering why she asked. So I have a niece, her daughter, who's 10 months, well, soon. In 5 days, she'll be 10 months. And she really likes Funko Pop, right? But for some reason, like I'm pretty sure this is not what she wanted. Oh, the ceiling disappeared, by the way, when I went to take screenshots of this building. So I had to redo them. But I think I nailed all the flooring that I decided to use as ceiling, so that sounded so weird, but you know what I mean. But anyway, my sister asked, she started out asking, how many of the Disney princesses are you missing? And I know she means Funko Pop, so I am missing Pocahontas, I am missing Aurora, I don't like her, Sleeping Beauty, I think she's super boring. And I'm also missing Raya, who's apparently also a Disney princess, even though I've not watched the movie. And so she asked and I answered, and then she was like, okay, it's because we want to start a collection for my niece. And I'm like, that does not make any sense. First of all, she's 10 months. Like, she does not, what? Second of all, I know my sister is not like, she doesn't think that her daughter should have Disney princesses as role models necessarily. If she wants to have those as role models, like it's fine. But like she's not gonna try to force role models on her, especially not the like older Disney princesses such as Sleeping Beauty. What does Sleeping Beauty really do? She sleeps. Like, it's so boring. Anyway, so I'm like, did you really ask? Because like why did you didn't ask how many Disney princesses there were, you asked how many I was missing as Funko Pops, and specifically which ones. that doesn't make any sense. And then she kept talking about how my niece loves her my brother-in-law's Funko Pop. He has some from One Piece, the manga/anime. I also have this, which I know she loves because it's a bobblehead. This is Mando holding Grogu, Baby Yoda, and I know she loves it because of his bobblehead. So I know she loves Funko Pop, but that still doesn't make any sense. Like, why would she ask me that question? So I'm kind of wondering, were they out looking at Funko Pop? Because sometimes they buy me Funko Pop just for fun. Like they've bought Patrick Bateman, for example, for me, and also John Wick with the dog. So I'm like, you know, I'm coming to visit tomorrow. You usually, or not usually, sometimes buy me Funko Pop when I come visiting. Are you trying to kind of like hide the fact that you might have tried to purchase a Funko Pop for me by saying that you're starting a collection for your 10-month-old daughter? I'm calling it now. Like, I feel like that's what happened. I'm just saying. Like, I'm gonna confront her to her face about it. And if she happens to give me a Funko Pop when I'm over there, I'm gonna act super surprised because I'm gonna be nice about it. But like, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I would totally be up for starting a collection for my niece though, even though maybe she means that I should donate mine to her. Just like she tried to hint at me giving her my Dumbo plushie. It's like she's trying to steal my toys. Like, how dare she? Like, I don't know. It's funny. I'm just joking with my family. It's okay. I'm not offended or anything. And they won't be offended by me talking about it either. We're good. We joke with each other all the time. Do you guys also have those families where you kind of like not necessarily insult each other to their faces or behind their backs? Like, you don't do like that, but you're very teasy. Do you guys have those relationships with your family as well? Because it's definitely like that in mine, like almost to the point where we're bullying each other, but like we know that we're just joking around. You know how you have friendships where you kind of insult each other in a friendly way? I'm not like that necessarily with all my friends. Not all the time, I promise, but like family stuff, definitely very teasy. Like teasing a lot of teasing. That's just how it works. Like, I don't know. I think I actually did a video with my mom like years ago and I got some comments under it saying that I was being mean to her, but like that's the chemistry in my family. We tease each other like that all the time. I asked her when I got the comment, I asked her if she thought I was being mean to her and she's like, no. Like, I don't know. This is just how we are. I think she was too focused on building a house to actually be mean in return, or not mean, but you get what I mean, like to actually give anything back. But usually it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street, so don't worry about it. We're just joking around. Not that I think anything I said was mean about my sister, but I think the worst ones in our family is probably me and my brother. We insult each other all the time. Like literally all the time. You should see, we have very long GIF, oh no, I'm gonna start a debate in the comment section, but GIF conversations, yes, in our chat, like just calling each other insults. It's fine. Like, he's my brother, siblings. It is the way it is. But anyway, we're almost done with the house actually. Sorry for basically just talking about family stuff, but I'm actually going to be around my family for a little bit, so that's kind of what's on my mind right now. I have been in this apartment forgot what that was called for a second, for like weeks now. It's just been me in my apartment. Okay, I've been out a couple of days to concerts, but like other than that, it's just been me in my apartment. I'm very happy that I'm gonna go see my family. I also haven't seen my niece for months. She's 10 and she's taking her first steps now. Like, what the heck? Slow down, little lady. What are you doing? Crazy. I don't know. Are babies not supposed to do that when they're like 12 months? She's 10 months. Did I say she was 10? She's 10 months. Months, okay. Very, very specifically months. She's not 10. I forgot how many months we have left of the year, so earlier today I accidentally said 4. It's 5. I can't count. I have a problem with 4 and 5. I don't know what it is. So anyway, but she's definitely 10 months, not 10 years. So just want to say, but there, she took her first steps today. What in the world? Like, I don't know. Slow down. Just take it easy. You can be a grown-up when you're a grown-up. Just crawl around on the floor a little bit. Use your crawly mechanisms for a little bit. That's what you're supposed to do. I feel like she just kind of skipped that step for a little bit. Or somehow, I don't know. It's super strange, but like, she's just one of those, like everything she's in such a hurry. I don't know. It's very impressive, actually, but also kind of like, what the heck? So yeah, it's funny. I don't think I was a baby like that. I think it might have taken me like 14 months to walk, to be honest, but that's fair because I'm also lazy, so I'm just kidding. I don't actually know, but wouldn't it be funny? I feel like it'd be very fitting. Anyway, we are fixing I don't really fully know how that prairie grass works, but I feel like it just needs to be in the stables. I think it's something that the horses can eat, but I could be wrong about it. Maybe it's just for decor. I think it's super cool that it grows though. Like, that's for some reason very fascinating to me. Like, grass grows. Who would have thought? Anyway, I feel like my sarcasm is coming through more when I do face cam, and maybe I shouldn't Maybe I should like dial it down just a little bit so people don't think I'm mean. I don't know. But anyway, we are at the end now, so I'm gonna wrap up this this voiceover and then head to bed and get up in like 6 hours and go to Copenhagen. So I hope you like this build. If you do, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, trade files can be found over on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box down below, as well as in the pinned comment, where you can also find a link to my booktube channel. So if you like to read, especially like, wait, hold on, which books? Especially these books, like if you're on the same page as me, yes, definitely go check it out. Come join us, nerd out about books and all that stuff. I gotta read this one before the year is over. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Yes, it is. Okay, good. I gotta read that before the year is over. So that's Legend by Mary Lou. That's a thing that's happening. But anyway, come join us if you want to. But that is all I got for you guys today, so I hope you all enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.